good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are. It's me again, Jen. Hello! And it is Monday. It's the start to a brand new week. And we are more than halfway through the month of October, as it is the 19th of October. And we are reading with the Patch Tarot deck, which is a tarot deck that I recently acquired. And it is produced and distributed by the Spirit Science people. And they're super interesting. And they've got a lot of really neat videos on YouTube, so if you want to check them out at some point, it's really kind of cool. And without further ado, let's see what card we have for today. Wow. Okay, so every single one of these cards has been super bright and super exciting. This one is no less so. It is beautiful. Look at that. So we know the star, and the star is typically a very bright card anyway. It is a very happy, good energy sort of card. So to have it be as bright as it is really no surprise. And we can see up in the top here, we have a very bright yellow star. And we have the cups that she has here kind of pouring liquid through, or well, I guess it's more like energy, totally through her body. And I think it's a girl. Yes, she's got super long hair, so I'm going to say feminine energy coming off of that one. She is high above the earth because we see the earth back here in the background, just kind of on the horizon. And what I really like about this is that it's sort of got, I don't know how well it is received through the video, but it's this rainbow of energy. So this full spectrum of energy is being poured out. It absorbed up here and then like spectrumed through her body and poured out in this beautiful rainbow at the bottom. So the star is, let's see, we've got, oh no, there is a little Hebrew letter on the bottom here that is a lot of complicated for me. So I'm going to give it an attempt. It is called Zadi. So it's a Tzaddi. I'm going to go with Zadi is how you pronounce that. I'm probably totally wrong. Feel free to correct me in the comments. That's what they're there for. The other thing on the other side here, we have a symbol for Aquarius, which is not really a big surprise with this card because Aquarius is the water bearer, and of course the star is sort of bearing the waters of life, the universe, and everything. So that's pretty well anticipated. What I really like is up on the top, the two words up here. One is faith, and the other is despair. I'm not sure how I feel about those two words being representative of this card, but I'll talk through it. I'm willing to kind of pick it apart and see how they feel, how they resonate. The star typically is about your finding your true self and knowing what is going to happen and knowing like you're on the right path. So I can see faith as being a really great descriptor for this in that you just know. You just know you're on the right path. You know you're being authentic to yourself. You know you are speaking your truth, experiencing your truth, doing all these things in life that need to be done. And it's kind of your life purpose. That sort of energy is what the star has. The faith part of that, as I would, I don't know, determine it, I guess, is that nobody is telling you that this is a sure thing. And you really don't know that it is a sure thing, but you have faith. You believe it to be. And you believe it so much that that is what carries you forward to the next step. So I can see faith as being a really good example of this card and its meaning and a good way to jog your memory on what it is for if it comes up in a reading. Although I personally would have picked authenticity because that to me is the energy of the star, is knowing your authentic self and being true to that. So authenticity is sort of the word I would normally use, but I'll say faith is workable in this case. Despair, on the other hand, I'm not so sure if I'm going to give it that much clout, because despair to me is like you feel bad, you're despondent about things are not going your way, and you feel really bad about it. And it's very sorrowful rather than kind of the confusion that I feel is associated more with the star when it's inverted. So when the star is inverted, I don't really feel like sad or despairing is the word for it. It's more lost, confused, uncertain. So I'm not sure if I would use despair as the word for this card, but they have. And I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying that's not the word that I would use to jog my memory. Because the two words to me are authenticity and maybe confusion or disorientation. Maybe like yeah, I guess despair in some way, just because you're going to feel bad. But despair is almost too narrow a term, I think, for how you would feel when the star is inverted. Because again, when the star comes up inverted, it's more like you really don't feel like you're on the right path. You don't feel like you're being true to yourself. You may be lying to yourself or lying to others about who you are, and that kind of breaches that authenticity that is meant for this card. I think this is a great card to come up on a Monday, because think about how you enter into the week and go, oh yeah, am I on the right path? Am I doing the job that I want to be doing? Is this where I want to be? Or do I want to start reassessing my life? I also really like this card coming up as we kind of reach the end of the month or even the end of the year, because you can reassess and go, hey, maybe I'm not being authentic to myself. Maybe I'm not doing the things that I should be doing. So look at the star when it comes upright as a reassurance of, yes, you're on the right path. You're doing what you want to be doing and what is true to your purpose and all of those kinds of things. And on the flip side, if the star comes up inverted, it's like, hey, maybe you want to check yourself. Maybe you want to reassess your choices and see really what you're doing with your life. Overall, I think this is a beautiful card. I also love that Aquarius is there, because to me, Aquarians are one of the more authentic signs. They really don't care what anybody else thinks of them. They might be a little odd to some people, but they're like, nope, I'm doing my thing, and this is the truth. This is my truth. This is the way I am, and that's how it's going to go. They can come off as a little bit rebellious, sometimes a bit stubborn, but that's because, again, they're really connected to this star idea of like, no, I'm going to do my thing. This is the way I am. I might be a little weird to you, but it seems totally normal for me. So I do dig that. I have no idea what that Hebrew word means, the Hebrew letter means, so if you have any idea, please feel free to leave a comment below and help me out on this. Enlighten me. I'm always open to more enlightenment. As always, feel free to leave comments below, all of those kinds of things. Let me know how you like these cards, and if you like these cards enough that you want your own, check out the link in the description below, and you can order it directly from that link. And yes, I do get a little bit of recognition, kickback kind of thing for letting you know about the cards. So until next time, be true to yourself, stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!